I'm Sandy Eagon. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be talking about one of our clients that we helped out with their house that was not like everybody else's. If you'd like to know where your home stacks up in this market, click the box for a home value and I will come out and give you your 5-step home review so you'll know not only what the home is worth, but also what you need to do to get top price in this market right now. If you're looking for a home to buy, go ahead and click on the box to see all area homes, and we will give you a call about looking for all homes that fit your criteria in this market right now. Now back to our topic. Last fall, I got a call from one of my agents in my office, and he was telling me about this client that he had not been able to help. He priced the house too high to start with, and they just were really discouraged that they had not gotten any kind of activity, traffic, no showings in the last several weeks, and only a couple to begin with. And he was just afraid he was not going to be able to help them out, and so he gave me a call. When I sat down with this couple, they were really frustrated. They felt like they had this great property. What they had was 3 acres in town. Well, that itself is just a jewel. Well, it was listed at the price of a lot of the properties that were already updated, and this one was not. It was definitely what we affectionately call vintage. It had the original kitchen from the 1940s, and it had the original bathrooms with the pink tile even. And so most buyers from today were going to need to do some updating, probably to the tune of $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 or more, depending on what most buyers are looking for. So when we sat down to take a look at the comparable homes, there was nothing like this property for sale or that had sold recently. So there's not a lot of looking at one property and saying, well, that's just like us. We should go on at that price. Well, we did actually get a bit of activity, but nobody was willing to raise their hand and say they wanted to make an offer. So we had to drop the price after about a month and a half, 2 months. We said, we're not getting done what we need to. If we're hearing that buyers are not excited at our price, that they're all excited to come in and they tell us, wait, don't sell this house without us seeing it, but then we don't get a call back, we know they've been disappointed. And so we were talking about what we needed to do next. Well, you may have heard we have a really hot market. In fact, I've been telling you that. So we continued to have people coming through, and we had one person who was ready to make an almost full price offer. Well, my sellers had decided that 330 really was their bottom number. And I said, that's totally okay. We will let everyone know that this is it. And that if you can't get this number, it's just not worth selling. So he came up and he was working on how to get his loan together. And then we had another one. We got another offer in that said, we are willing to pay you full price. So we let both agents know we've got 2 offers on the table. And when they were looking through making their final and best offer, I got another call from another agent saying, we just saw the house, we're going to write an amazing offer, don't decide on anybody without looking at ours. And so that next offer actually said that they would pay $5,000 above anybody else's top price. Well, by the time it all sat down, buyer number 1 was willing to pay $338,000, $8,000 above the listing price, even not asking for any closing costs. The second buyer, they could pay $337,000, but they also were asking for $6,000 in closing costs, so that brought them a bit down. The third buyer was willing to pay $360,000 if they had to, but they would at least pay $5,000 more than anybody else, which brought us up to $343,000. So by sitting down and letting all agents know very openly that we have other offers and they need to put their best one forward, my sellers got a $13,000 above full price offer when we were even considering that we were going to have to drop the price at $330,000. So what does that say? What that says is that we are in such an appreciating market that I haven't even seen this since about 2003 is the last time that I remember that a seller could sit on at one price and the market would reach them without people worrying too much about, is my house market worn or is this house market worn, because they just know that there's nothing else out there and they need to go ahead and take the opportunity in front of them. So does your house not look like everyone else's? will join about half the homes in our area where you are either in a unique area or you have a unique floor plan or you have a unique property, because a lot of our homes are not like everybody else's. Let's sit down and talk about what you do have, how it does compare, and how we can use today's market to get the absolute top dollar for your property. Thanks so much for joining me today. Again, this is Sandy Eagon. I'm excited to talk with you about your real estate needs. Make sure and click that box saying you're looking for a home value, and we will come right on over and give you our 5-step home review. Or if you are looking to buy a home, click the box that says to see all area homes, and we will put together a personalized search just for you. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day, and I'm looking forward to helping you out with your real estate needs.